What's going on, everybody? Today we are doing a day in the life with the Galaxy Watch 6 Classic. I'm going to be doing a full review all the way through the day. I'll be taking you guys along to see what a day is like. But let's go ahead and make some coffee. All right, now that that's done, of course, I just woke up from my sleep. I started with about a 94% battery. Now I got an 88% battery as I woke. But let's go ahead and get into all that sleep tracking. So you are going into the Samsung Health app, and this you kind of have to load in. So I already have 800 steps this morning, which is funny. So sleep right over here, I got about 5 hours and 8 minutes total sleep time, sleep cycle, stuff like that, where we were awake and our REM and all of that as well, where my blood oxygen was, and a little bit of where my sleep consistency is, which isn't entirely great. And I can even see where my skin temperature is here as well. And then there's some related content here at the bottom if you ever need some extra help with sleeping. So overall, the sleep is actually fairly good. You do need 10 days of full sleep to get your sleep coach to even kind of cater down to your needs, and it gives you a little bit of a sleep profile. But overall, its sleep tracking is great. But next thing we have to do is get to work. Just getting into work now. It is about 5:10. Camp's gonna be starting at 5:30. So I am gonna need to go through both camps, and I'll give you guys a little bit more info after those. All right, it is now at about 11:30. I already got about 13,000 steps in from training 5 different camps today. I'm at 49% battery. I'm gonna be charging it in my car because I do have a USB-C charger. And then I'll see you guys at the gym for my workout. Also, as I do go in, I'm gonna be taking out this faux leather casing, and I'm gonna be putting in the actual fabric band. So far as how it works, it seems to be going on and off relatively easily. I actually thought I was gonna have more of an issue putting this stuff on and off, but as you can tell, I'm talking and being able to do it with you on point. So I am pretty happy with the way that these new bands work. So I did my CrossFit workout. It went fairly well, and it was a crusher for me. I'm gonna get into the Samsung app to go over all the data. So I'm into other workout. I put it in for an hour. Here's my heart rate right here, and here's my Whoop over here as well, giving you kind of a little bit of data. Neither one of these are gonna be 100% accurate, as they're both gonna be more optical than anything else. But for what it does, it did great. I even had to put it a little bit higher on my wrist due to those overhead squats. So that was awesome. So I was really happy with that. And also did my run right here, so it gives me a little idea. The GPS was on point, and not only that, also the heart rate zones seem to be working pretty good as well. It's got a lot of advanced metrics here as well, as far as contact time, asymmetry, and all that. Flight time I seem to do pretty good. VO2 max, you do get a better VO2 max score on the Samsung if you are utilizing a 23-minute flat surface run, but it is giving you a VO2 score max as well. But what I want to do is I want to get into the rest of the app, but let's go ahead and go back inside. So just like Apple, Samsung does have its own ecosystem as well. I got a Samsung TV and I have my Samsung app. So if I want to go into my fitness stuff, I have a couple of programs right down here. So I'm going to go into downloading the Lean Body Workout. That's just going to take a second. And now I'm going to go ahead and jump on into it. So I'm gonna make up the workout. As you can tell, it's talking to me right now. But what I can do is I can utilize this to mirror my phone screen on my, see, worked out pretty well, actually better than I thought. And it also has my heart rate here at the bottom right. And it's still on here. And also, of course, you'll be able to see it on my watch as well. Apparently, I'm on dumbbell swings and I got 10 seconds left. So again, this is free built in. It even gives you a little bit of your score right over here as well. And this is also mirrored on my screen. Oh, I'm still sweating from that run, which is pretty crazy. Some other things built into the app as well. You're gonna have some extra like fitness stuff in here, some meditation stuff, some boot camp stuff that is in here as well. And they also have a couple different partners as well, which is pretty awesome. Then they even have some challenges. Fitbit recently took away their challenges. I'm not exactly sure why, but you can get into challenges. And of course, I apparently went on my first run with this watch today, but most floors, distance, and all of that. And don't forget, you also do have the Samsung wearable app. This is gonna be your customization if you wanna go into your watch faces. There are literally way too many watch faces to even count, and all of them are customizable. Like the one I have right here, that's on my watch. You can customize it. You can customize the style of it, the color of it, and then of course you can also customize what's actually showing on the screen, which is a big plus. And this also goes through all the watch setting as well, but we're gonna go ahead and get right into that user interface. So this is a 1.5-inch AMOLED display with 2 buttons down here, and of course the heart rate sensors and the connections to the different bands down here. That's 20 millimeters. So of course you have your home screen, then you have this rotating bezel that you are able to go from right to left to go through all of your settings and all of that. And you even have your quick settings. So when you're home, you swipe down, you have your quick settings, and you could swipe through those as well. Hitting the bottom right button goes back. You do have a double tap on the right. Currently, that just goes into my messages. And also you have a hold as well. And that's gonna be going into Samsung Pay, but oh, actually that's Bixby, but I didn't set up Bixby, but those are customizable to whatever you like. If I hold the bottom right button, that is going into Samsung Wallet, didn't set that up yet. And then if you swipe up, this is gonna give you all of your widgets and whatnot, and you can also scroll through the rotating bezel as well. And then when you swipe from right to left, that's gonna be where all your notifications are. One of my favorite things, especially with this watch, if my daughter is playing with my phone and I need to text somebody back, I can go right into here, go into messages, and of course I can do text to speech, or I could swipe. So, ooh, that's supposed to be, hey, what's up? So it's pretty easy and intuitive to how big the screen is. This is Samsung's. You can also use the Google one as well. That is actually going to be a little bit more accurate, but that is pretty much everything you need to know about the user interface. One of the most overlooked features here on the Galaxy Watch is the body composition. So I'm gonna go ahead and switch it to a more personalized screen here, and I want you to show what's going on. So this is body composition. You can go in and measure here. I am a male. They already know my height, and that's about where my weight is right now. Keep in mind this is for body diagnostics, and it kind of tells you it does need to be a little bit higher on your wrist. This is one of the reasons I do enjoy this fabric band. Then you're swiping from side to side. You have to have these 2 fingers on this spot. I'm not exactly sure if this is going to show you guys as we go through, but I'm gonna go ahead and place them right here. I should be quiet right now, so I'm not exactly sure if it is gonna work without me being quiet. But it only takes about a second or two, and I've done a lot of different smart scales, and they just haven't been as accurate as this has been. So cool, gave me a little badge. Cool. Now let's go ahead and get into the nitty gritty. So my body mass, body fat, 18.8. That is actually fairly accurate. I am a little bit lower than that. I'm probably at about 16 or 15 right now. But when I'm talking about accuracy here, especially with smart scales, a lot of the smart scales on the market have put me at 30%. They put me at 35%. Due to my muscle mass, I am a little bit more overweight when it is considered my height. Just because I have a higher BMI, that's typically what they're using for that body fat percentage. But this on the wrist is actually pretty darn accurate. You can also get ECG, and it also has continuous ECG as well. So where throughout your sleeping, if you have any irregular heartbeats like AFib, it'll be able to detect that. But of course, I don't have it, so I wasn't able to fully test that. All right, so overall, my thoughts with the Galaxy Watch 6 Classic. I'm a big fan, and this is gonna be my daily driver for probably the entire year, unless I'm doing reviews on other watches. But the thing is, it's not the only Galaxy Watch. There is also the regular Galaxy Watch 6, and it is $100 less. What are you getting for an extra $100? Yes, it's built a little bit better, and yes, you have the rotating bezel. But at the end of the day, they have the same exact functionality. They have the same screen, same fitness functionality, same sleep tracking and all that, and same battery life. So it's really only if you like the aesthetic, would you go with the Galaxy Watch 6 Classic. But for $100 less, I'd probably just go with the regular Galaxy Watch 6. It's also gonna be about 15 grams lighter, counts on the actual size of it, which will actually help with accuracy as it won't be as floppy on the wrist. So if you're running or anything like that, you'll notice it a little bit less. As far as battery life is concerned, if you are looking to get sleep tracking, I would recommend either charging it in your car or having maybe 1 to 2 times during the day, maybe when you're taking a shower or going to the bathroom, to get a quick charge in if you are looking to get that sleep tracking. I have the Whoop to do my sleep tracking, so I just charge it overnight and I have no issues with battery life whatsoever. But if you guys enjoyed this type of vlogging like review, definitely comment down below. I am curious, just trying to try something a little bit different as I've had so many reviews on the channel, so definitely let me know. But if this review was helpful for you guys, please smash that like button. If it was really helpful, make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so you'll be one of the first ones to know when my newest video comes out. If you'd like to purchase any of the Galaxy watches, I will be posting some links down below, and if you use those, a little bit of that purchase is going to help me grow my channel. Also, if you are looking to get some nicer bands, Straps Company has a lot of great bands that I am a big fan of, so I'll definitely link those down below as well. But as always, stay happy, stay healthy, and above all, stay positive. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.